The nature-nurture debate. The question of whether our behavior is shaped more by biology or by experience is one of the longest-running debates in psychology. People often ask, was I born this way, or did life experiences make me this way? A question that captures the core issue of nature versus nurture. Historically, nature and nurture were viewed as opposing forces. Either behavior came from innate biological mechanisms, or it developed from learning and experience. Modern psychology now accepts that these influences interact constantly. This is known as the interactionist approach, which argues that biological processes and environmental experiences work together rather than compete. Genes provide the basic blueprint for human development, but the environment shapes how much of that genetic potential is expressed. For example, inheritance gives us brain structures necessary for learning and memory, but environmental input is needed for them to develop fully. Key terms: environment, all external influences, events, people, physical surroundings. Heredity, traits are passed from parents to children genetically. Interactionist approach, the idea that nature and nurture influence each other. Nature, behavior determined mainly by biological or genetic factors. Nurture, behavior shaped mostly by experience and learning. Nature and nurture explained. Nature. Nature refers to the influence of biological and genetic factors. These can be present at birth or appear later through maturation, such as puberty. Genetic predispositions explain why certain traits, like temperament or vulnerability to disorders, tend to run in families. Examples of nature. Genetic factors. Family, twin, and adoption studies consistently show that genetically similar individuals share behavior patterns. For instance, concordance rates for schizophrenia are higher in identical twins than in non-identical twins, indicating a strong genetic contribution. Evolutionary explanations. Evolutionary theory proposes that behaviors linked to survival and reproductive success are naturally selected. Behaviors promoting protection, bonding, and survival are more likely to continue across generations. For example, Bowlby, 1969, suggested babies form attachments, because this increases their chances of survival. Attachment behaviors are therefore biologically pre-programmed. Nurture. Nurture refers to the influence of environmental factors, such as upbringing, social interactions, culture, and learning. These experiences shape behavior throughout life. Examples of nurture. Behaviorist explanations. Behaviorists argue that all behavior is learned. Classical conditioning explains learning through association, while operant conditioning explains behavior influenced by rewards or punishments. For example, attachment may form because food becomes associated with the caregiver.